Hi, today I'm here with 4 simple tips on how to become a better listener. Did you know that most of us lack basic skills on being a good listener? I know, hard to believe, but really. Even people who are supposedly good at this communication can show a lack of this skill. So, being an effective communicator is a central part of any relationship and all relationships, frankly. So, when you have poor listening skills, you cannot be an effective communicator. So, here are some simple tips on how to become a better listener. When you're communicating with anyone, you need to remove all distractions so that you're able to concentrate on what is being said and be engaged in the conversation. There are various types of distractions, i.e., that stop you from being a better listener, like including working, replying to emails, talking on the phone, listening to music, texting, whatever. When you're not turn around and deal with the person straight one on one, you're wasting both of your time. So you need to pay full attention to what's being said, and make sure that you're able to understand what is being said. And you can ask for clarification by restating their request or what they said to you, or ask questions. And that also proves to that person that you were engaged and that you were attentive and that you were present during the conversation. You actually heard what they said. It's also very highly advisable, if not ethical, to wait for the other person to finish talking before you start talking. You should not try to interrupt anybody while they're talking. You'll just prove that you're a bad listener and that you don't have time for them and that you're not setting aside, 5 minutes of your day. And that just in a nutshell is bad communication. So when you interrupt people midway during a conversation, you come across as someone who lacks the basic etiquette of communication. So don't assume that you know what the other person's about to say while they're saying it, because when you start assuming things, then you're thinking and not listening, and that would enable you to have a meaningful conversation. So listening is a very important aspect of communication, and you will need to pay full attention to this important skill, because if you want to have successful relationships across the board, listening is the key. Okay, so stay tuned for more tips on how to become a better listener or communicator.